Welcome back to the cottage, everyone. Today we are going to be spending some time in the garage. Actually, it's just not an area that we show very often on our channel, but as part of this month's mega motivation collaboration with Dawn from the Minimal Mom, we are getting our garages all set for the fall and winter months. So here in Minnesota, there's a lot of things that need to get changed out. We've got to put away all like the summer gear and the yard maintenance items and bring out winter boots, snow pants, hats, and shovels and things like that. So we've got a lot of things that we need to kind of reallocate spaces for. And while we're at it, we thought we would do a little organizing as well. I'm gonna show you in just a little bit here some of the different projects that we have ideas for that we're going to take on in future videos. It's not gonna be part of this video. We can't just get it all done today, but yeah, but we're gonna try to make a little dent in this garage organization today. So stay tuned for the transformation. When we first moved into our home, we sort of just threw things into our garage without any rhyme or reason to how it was going to be organized, and we just figured we'd get to it eventually. We have done kind of a temporary organization, but as you'll see, we didn't have the proper storage spaces for the things that we needed to organize, so it kind of just falls apart. My husband did build these temporary storage shelves as part of the organization we've done before, but we've since come to realize that a lot of the stuff we have stored on these shelves isn't what we need to keep in our garage. So we're going to be dismantling these eventually, probably not as part of this video, and kind of reallocating where these things go. Some of them might just be tossed or given away, something like that. On the other side of the garage, we have the tool benches. First, we have our kids' tool benches, which get cluttered up pretty quickly, depending on what kind of projects they have going on. And then we have this desk that has served kind of as Craig's tool bench, but it is not serving its purpose very well. It's got very little storage in it, and it's not the right height to work at either. So we have some plans for replacement of that, and that's going to be part of the exciting part of this video. And then over in the other corner, we have a whole bunch of bikes, and those are used by all of our kids. Eventually, in the winter, they won't be used very much, but we have them over there for right now. This is going to be the spot where the tool bench is going to go. Craig's actual tool bench is going to go over there. Again, that's not going to be part of this video, but it is something that you should look out for in the future. Over on the landing, we have a little bench, and then we just kind of throw all our shoes underneath it that we use on a regular basis. And this is another project that is going to be a future project where we're going to kind of spruce up this area and make kind of a built-in bench that has slots for shoes so that it can stay a little bit more organized. And I'm really excited about that. It's going to look nice, and it's also going to be super functional. The first thing we're going to do is move some things out so that we have room to work, and also I'm going to do a quick sweep of the garage. Alright, so the desk that was being used by Craig for a tool bench has been moved out, and like I said, that wasn't working very well for him, and so we went to our home improvement store locally and we picked out a tool cabinet that we think will serve much better, and it was a special order item, so about a week ago it came in, and let's just say it was a bit of an adventure trying to get it back to our house. So we thought that we'd be able to put it in the back of our van. We took the seats out and everything. We showed up to get it, and we found out that this cabinet weighs over 400 pounds. So essentially, we tried to get it into the back of the van. Size-wise, it would have fit, but there was just no way that we were lifting it up into the van. And so this last week, we did have it delivered to our home, and we're excited to put it in place and have that proper storage now for all of Craig's tools.
unwrapped.
How are you feeling about your cabinet?
I like it. It's pretty fancy. I've never had anything this nice, so.
You excited to get it all organized?
I am.
It even has like the mats or whatever in there to keep everything from sliding around, so that's gonna be pretty nice. Got lots of extra storage. It's taller, so it's not really a working height. You can't really, you know.
Well, for me, actually, it's
pretty good.
It's about good standing working height.
Yeah, for like tinkering, but you wouldn't
Yeah.
want to build stuff on there. But
No.
the best part is it's got wheels, so we can move it around.
Yeah.
It also has these electrical outlets over here if we need to plug some stuff in. So we'll
maybe that'll become our charging station, maybe?
for your tool maybe.
Batteries and stuff.
Yeah. Pretty pumped about this. This is gonna open up a lot more space organization wise. So all right, should we get started filling it up?
Yep, let's do that.
Okay, while he's busy over there, I'm gonna start working on getting the lockers ready for winter. So this is where our kids keep their backpacks and their coats, and in the summer they keep their towels and swimsuits in there. And so I'm just gonna switch everything out and put in like their snow pants. I know it hasn't snowed yet, but we know it's right around the corner. Get it all ready for winter and kind of clean up the area a little bit. Okay, so we keep all of our off-season things down here. So in the summer, we keep our snow pants down here, and then we swap out, we move the swimsuits back down here during the winter. And it's not super inconvenient because I only have to do it just like twice a year in the fall and then again in the spring. So, but it is kind of awkward because it's sort of a weird space. How's it going? Organizing over here.
Getting there. It's definitely a slow process.
Are you wiping down every single tool?
Well, yeah, they're long overdue.
You're supposed to wipe them down often or what?
Well, I'll just try to keep the rust off of them.
Oh. Okay. So you're fitting like quite a few things in.
Yeah, pretty much almost all of this toolbox has been in this one drawer so far. And screwdrivers in this drawer.
It's crazy.
So yeah, that's pretty sweet.
All right, so the lockers that we have here have 3 spots, and as you know, we have 5 kids, so they've kind of been sharing for the last few years, which has worked okay, but it would be better if they could each have their own spot, because they wouldn't have to be kind of crowding their things into the lockers. And as luck would have it, our neighbor down the street had this set of 4 smaller lockers for free kind of on the side of his property. So we went over there the other day, picked it up, brought it home, and cleaned it up. So we're gonna move the lockers next to the other lockers, and those are gonna be used by the girls mainly because they're smaller. And then we're gonna move this red cabinet. So we're gonna do that right now. We are planning on repurposing the wood from this desk to build a bench and shoe cubby, which I mentioned earlier. And so Craig took that apart and he used a couple of the side pieces to build kind of a makeshift spot for his table saw for now. And eventually we will disassemble that further so that we can build the shoe cubby. We've reached the point of the project where everything is everywhere, and it's a little frustrating.
Yeah. I feel like we made a bigger mess than we started with, so
Yeah.
that's always good, right?
Yeah, and we're trying to figure out like how to get things. Again, this is sort of just a temporary fix. We've kind of come to the realization that we are going to eventually need some sort of outdoor shed to keep some of these different things like the bikes. They just take up too much real estate in our garage, which we've decided isn't quite big enough. But we're trying to make do with what we have. So we have a lot of work left to do. I don't know what else to say.
We're tired. Well, that was a productive 12 minutes. I think you'll see from the timeline we got a lot done in 12 minutes. It's quite incredible.
If only we could actually run on YouTube time and not on the actual full day that we spent here in the garage. As you can see, it's dark outside now.
Yep.
Been in here forever.
We're ready to go to bed.
Ready to go to bed. I feel like garages are just like one of those type of places that never stay clean and you're just constantly having to like rework them. I don't know. Maybe it's just us.
I think it's a catch-all because you get out of the vehicle and it's just easy to set stuff that you've brought with you out. Mm-hmm. And for us too, the kids have a lot of their playthings in here, you know, sports stuff. So that just makes its way into random corners. And
yeah. But I think overall, I'm happy with the progress we did make today. We've got the locker situation figured out better. Craig's cabinet is nice and organized. Still has a little bit more organized looking left to do, but again, we didn't tackle the far side of the garage just yet, but we're hoping to get to that later, probably this winter sometime. I'm excited to see the rest of the videos in this Mega Motivation playlist because it might give us some tips and ideas for the rest of our garage transformation. So Be sure to check that out. The playlist will be linked down below. Thanks for watching today. We hope this gave you a little bit of inspiration and we hope you'll stop by the cottage again really soon. Look at the hobo. Never need a shower so bad in my life.
easy crazy, like when you're getting out. Stupid fly. Oh, seriously.
Do you need a swatter?
I don't know.